Now, it states in the Bible regarding the Messiah's mission and objectives. We're teaching on the Messiah. He's present, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, so that those who just say Messiah will know what that means. Well, it states in the Bible, and Jesus said, "For judgment I am come into this world, that they which see not might see, and that they which see might be made blind." Well, it is obvious that this did not occur 2,000 years ago. This is because the Jesus of 2,000 years ago was not the Messiah. He was a prophet. And if this occurred 2,000 years ago, then we wouldn't be here. Notwithstanding, this verse sheds light on our need to know what judgment is. These words fulfill the prophecy in the book of Isaiah, where it states, "Behold, my servant whom I uphold, mine elect, in whom my soul delighteth. I have put my spirit upon him. He shall bring forth judgment to the Gentiles." So millions of Gentiles walk the earth today, generally the Caucasian people. Therefore, again, Jesus of 2,000 years ago did not do this, come into the world for judgment. That's the work of the Messiah, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, which he has been about doing. So the day of judgment, or the day of resurrection of Almighty God's chosen people, and the day of judgment of those who enslaved, persecuted, and oppressed his chosen people occur simultaneously. That is the day of judgment and the day of resurrection. It's the same, but it manifests two different types of conditions. So both of them occur at the end of this present world, the Caucasian people, to rule, which ended, according to what we have been given from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, it ended in 1914. Well, what is judgment? What is involved in the day of judgment? Judgment is a process through which the judge arrives at the best decision, which is the most just and equitable decision, including the resolutions and consequences accompanying this decision. So evidence and proof are weighed in the proper context. This context, as it relates to the day of judgment, is the 25,000-year cycle of the original people's history, which consists of the events of Allah's active and permissive will. That is, his intentional actions and that which he permits to occur, both of which further his objectives. In being taught the wisdom and meaning of the scriptures, the Messiah teaches us the context of the time we are living in, which includes the origin of this world and why it is so beset with evil and wickedness. In other words, part of the process of judgment is to establish the premise and the context. So everyone must be educated as it relates to the time in which we're living. So as such, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught a series of lectures in the early 1970s titled The Theology of Time. And the Honorable Louis Farrakhan taught a series of lectures, approximately 58 of them between 2013 and 2014, titled The Time and What Must Be Done. And these lectures are available through noi.org, or you can find them on YouTube.